let's talk about today. I would have never went for this motorbike ride if I realised how long and grueling it would have been. Oh, anyway, happy Easter. That's all I gotta say. Um, I purposely went to another church today to make a motorcycle group. They were going to go for a ride. I didn't know any details, nothing. So I went to a different church in the city. Actually, no. Oh man, my brain's already jumbled. This morning I went to Blackwood, I think. It was a way longer ride than I thought it would have been. So I went to a Cars and Coffee at Blackwood, which was a tiny one, by the way. And it was a 40-minute ride just to get there. It was pretty much out near my church and a little bit off. But it was... Oh, anyway, so that was a long ride, and I stayed and stayed and stayed there until I felt like it was time to go to this motorbike ride. So I waited at least, I don't know, 3 hours. So I spent like 2 hours there. Oh, no, I probably spent an hour and a half there. Then I went to the city church, did that. That was like an hour and a bit because it was an Easter chapel church thing. And then I went to the right place and I waited at McDonald's for the meetup. And I thought, well, I wonder. My brain was thinking, well, probably like a 50-kilometer ride, if that. It's nothing crazy. Was I wrong? And holy shit, was I wrong. Eventually, 4 people turned up, including me, 5. And it was some Christian motorbike riding group or whatever. It's not relevant, but it was. And I said to them, oh yeah, well, at like 10 o'clock we all stands up, we all start to go for a ride. And the more we ride, the more we ride, and the more we ride, and I realised this wasn't going to be a short ride. I did 237 kilometres today, and that's not a lot because I ride 400 or 500 to go and see my mate. That's fine, that's easy. But this was 230 kilometres of left and right and stress and braking and more stress because I'm just not used to it. Like, this is like proper motorbike roads, like left and right and sharp U-turns and left and right and oh, I was not ready for it. It's a new bike to me. Well, it's not really a new bike, but it is. Especially when it comes to roads I'm not used to. And roads that are, like, really sharp and really cornery. And, like, they are dream motorbike roads. They are amazing motorbike roads. But I'm not used to that shit. And, wow. Did I ever. Like, there was a Murgazi, Guzi, whatever. There was a KDM, no, there was a, oh, my brain's so jumbled, it's just, there was a Moto Guzzi, California, there was a Kawasaki GPX 250, there was a Suzuki V-Storm, maybe? I don't remember. And there was a Ducati Multistrada, and there was my Honda VFR. And holy shit, even the guy in the cruiser, the Mulgazi, I'm not in the mood to say it properly, or in the Kawasaki GPX 250 would have destroyed me in the hills. Absolutely destroyed me. I was out of my element, braking a lot. I was such a bad... It made me feel like a novice. It made me feel like a bad rider. And I was dead, like, by half of the trip. Like, 100, 120, 130 kilometers. I was just... It was so much... And I can't blame it on the group, because the group was really good, it was calm, no one sped, it was a cruisy group, and I was at the very back at the start of this ride, because I chose to be at the back because I wasn't confident. But holy crap. Oh, it was a workout. And then, eventually it got worse and it started to rain and that happened and that was actually I was way more confident towards the end, but it was rainy and there were some corners that still caught me by surprise and I braked bad and I braked heavy and I was second in the pack when I was on the way back, so I had people behind me. Honestly, I could see the Adelaide Hills being fun, but for me, it was not fun. It was not enjoyable. If I got better at it, these guys said they've been riding since they were 19. And this Hills, by the way, 19. By the way, they're like 70s to 80s now. Like, some of them riders were old. They're like 70 to 80-year-olds. So they've been riding for, yes, 50 plus years, I guess. But still, like, the Caddy Multistrada dude, wow, he never broke. He never saw his brake light on. He knew every corner. He knew what speed to take him. He was so cruisy with it. I let my motorbike down. Like, I reckon if he was on my VFR, it would have been amazing. Although it's a different bike, he might not be as good, but he would be fucking a lot better than me. I let my motorbike down. I didn't let myself down as a rider because I didn't crash. I'm happy. I'm confident. I got I'm not gonna say I was confident on my bike, but I got better. I definitely got better, and if I did it more and more, I would get a lot more better. But I just didn't find it fun. Maybe I didn't find it fun because I was so novice at it, but I don't want to keep doing it. It wasn't that great of an experience. Maybe it could be, but it was just a workout. I'd rather drive to my R1 friend's house, which is a long fucking way away, than do that. I don't know. But it was such a long trip. 230 kilometers of just. Maybe it was like 180 kilometers of that and the rest not. But still, I'm done. Like, eventually I will edit and upload the video. I don't think the videos will be in order. The camera records. It records in 20-minute segments, and all the segments are jumbled. So, and I didn't even record the whole trip. I know for a fact I recorded about an hour and a half. I think. Maybe. And then then my phone went flat. And for some reason the helmet didn't want to record. I don't know, but I didn't find it fun. It was just a workout. It was. I could see people finding it fun. People would go knees down. It's all over the internet on that road, Gorge Road. People would go knees down, zooming on that road. I could see it being fun, but personally, I did not enjoy it. To me, it was a wasted Easter. I'd rather be here with the family. Honestly, I would have. It was. It was an experience. It was an experience. I'm glad I did it. I don't know if I want to do it again, but I don't know, man. I know if I push myself to do it more, I would enjoy it, and I'd get better and more confident, and it would be more fun. But at this current standing, I just don't want to push myself to do it. And there's always a high risk of crashing on this road. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should push myself. Maybe I should get out of my comfort zone. It probably would be for the best. But I don't know. Doesn't help that I'm also a little bit sick. Maybe that could have altered things, but today was a fucking hell of a day. I'll upload footage one day of it. Peace. Phone's on charge, so I'm using PC camera.